this month, the next month, the next month, we're going to earn this trip. And it's all the way they're viewing it and looking at it. You can't sit there and look at it, and if you have people in Australia, they're going to be going to Borneo. Just so I have to touch on. But you can't look at it like 15,000, how am I going to get 15,000 in customers? That's how a lot of people look at it. You're not looking at all the other things that you get volume for. So you can take pictures of these slides, and I wrote down what I feel are the most important points for you to remember. I would love it if you would listen to me instead of read the slides, but you can choose. I don't know. I have 4 kids. Nobody listens to me usually, so I'm always like, I just am talking to a wall. My husband's like, I'm listening. So there's 2 different trips to earn. And there are more ways to earn this trip than there ever has been in the history of the earning trip. It's just a matter of actually understanding all of the various ways to do it and being strategic about it. And a lot of the things that I've talked about, the PQB, the bringing on customers, doubling your month, you guys, it's going to fall into trip volume too. It's all connected. Everything that we're talking about, Power of 9, it's going to help you. Power Pack bonuses, they're going to help you. We're getting rewarded for what we're doing anyway on a compounding effect. So every time you have an ADO over AD process, you're getting 100 trip volume points. For your personal ADO, you're getting trip volume points. For processing the edge, which is $30, you're getting 100 points. That's 1,200 points right there. And the key, really, you can absolutely do this with customers, absolutely, but you guys try to bring on brand partners because that's really going to get you good. And bring them on early and have that compounding effect. And those of you who already have brand partners on your team, who are not already directors in June, or have been a director and fallen back and didn't hit that rank in June, you're getting 500 points when they hit director. So go back through your team and figure out who was not a director in June and work to get those people there, or back there. 500 per person. So say you bring on a new brand partner that you get a starter kit. You can upgrade them or bring them on. You fast start qualify them. You get 500 points there. You bring on another one, you get 500 points. They fast start qualify. Work with them to fast start qualify. The difference between recruiting and sponsoring, you got to work with them and show them what's possible. Rank them up to director. You see the compounding effect of doing those things with those brand partners and doing it early, and then helping and showing them how to do the same thing. You personally promote to director, you get 100 points. You personally rank up, I'm not sure if it's enlisted here. SD, 200 points. I mean, we have people who ranked up to NMD, you got 5,000 trip line points. And then people look at that and go, I can never have 10,000 points right now. I'm like, you didn't hit NMD, you got 5,000. Yes, you're right where you're supposed to be. You're right where you're supposed to be. You can have 0 points. You can have 800. You can have 2,000. You can have 5,000 and earn this trip. There are people sitting there right now with 5,000 or 10,000 points that won't earn the trip because they won't continue to do the work to get there. But other people who are sitting there with nothing now will. You get points for bringing on brand partners every month. You get like a So if you bring in 3 brand partners, you get 500 points. 4, you get 650. 5, you get 800. If you brought on a new brand partner every month during the qualification points, you get 1,000 points for that. So it's mapping out where your points are going to come from and having that strategy. Because really, boiling down this business, you can't hit a target you can't see. And I'm going to talk about mapping things out as part of my roadmap, but map this out. And remember that when you bring on a new PC during the enrollment period and they order again and they order again and they order again, it's trip volume every time. Retention. It's also residual income. goes into the CCV, goes into your trip volume, goes into your volume, gives you ADO stability. You see how it's all linked together? They're tricking you into doing the stuff that builds your business anyway. But you do have to know what those things are and where you can bring all this in and how you can utilize that compound effect. And it really makes you look at digging in for yourself and digging in for other people too, because you're not just getting trip volume for what you're doing personally, you're getting trip volume for the people you're helping. So you want to help more people, and they're going to benefit, and you're going to benefit as well. So if you've been looking at it as it's too late for me, this is day one, baby. This is day one. Start going. I don't have a ton of trip volume, but I'm going on that trip. And I'm going to earn it. Because I know I'm going to bring in brand partners. I've got people in my pipeline. All right, I'm going to talk about that as part of this. So this is my roadmap. And I call this my roadmap to success, kind of the big picture. And I did a call on this right after we went on the cruise. And I got more activity on my team after hearing this roadmap, these things. They're going forward than ever before. And instead of just reading slides, I actually sat down and said, what are the things that we've actually done in our business since day one and continue to do every day and teach other people to do that they do and then have success? Versus these are the things that they say we should do, whether or not people have actually done them, I don't know. That doesn't help anybody. So I'm being 100% honest with you here. This, what I'm telling you right now, is what I focused on since the beginning, how I built my business, what I teach other people to do to build their businesses. Whether or not they choose to do it has no bearing on me. I've put it out there, and then it's your choice. But if you want to go out of here and double your month, you focus on your PQB, you focus on how you can earn the trip to Bahamas, even if you don't earn it. Think of the way your business is going to grow by doing those things, and incorporate what I'm going to tell you and understand it. And if you've already been doing it, keep doing it. Number one, this is great for new brand partners too. Be coachable. Be coachable. I don't care what stage of this business you are at, listen and learn from other people and be coachable. And when somebody tells you, do not put a tear-off sheet at the mall and flyers on people's cars because that doesn't work. Do not create a never-ending Facebook group that everybody stops following because that's where it feels more comfortable for you to post about Miriam. Listen. Listen. Because we've seen the fallout. We've seen the effect. We've learned the hard way. I'm coachable even when I don't want to be. I go to regionals and listen to people talk who I have trained because I can learn from them. I never think I already know all that stuff. I can't believe how many nuggets I get from people that just blow my mind all the time. But listen to people who come before you, and sometimes it's hard because we all have this thing called ego, and we say, and I hear this all the time, I especially hear this in other countries, well, that's not how we do it here. It's not going to work here. Or that's not going to work for me. Or that's not how my friends are. That's not going to work for me. And like, you are not the exception to the human race. I know. Seems like you think you are, but you're not. This is actually what's going to work. Promise. You just do it. So we have to set our ego aside, especially if you're restarting or you're just starting, set your ego aside for 90 days and just listen to people. And even when you get the resistance, I don't want to do that, fight it and say, I'll do it. Because you said to. Listen. Be coachable. Do the training. Show up. You guys, you've done it. You're here. You're listening. Some people are probably like, oh, I hate that she's saying that. It's okay. You can roll your eyes at me. I'm used to that too. I have a 10-year-old, a 7-year-old, a 5-year-old, a 4-year-old. I have more eye rolls. At that age, I can't even imagine what's going to happen as teenagers. And smaller, which they think is nerdy. So. Number 2, be consistent. Do the same products and the same opportunity as everybody else is what you choose to do with it. I don't have any different products than you do. I don't have any competitive edge with this opportunity that you don't have. It's just what I decided to do with it. And really, it's what I decided I could do with it. I could do with it. And not wavering from that belief. Because I watched people walk across that stage at conference, so it's kind of nice that this is up here right now. And it's my hometown, so I'd love to see you guys in Nashville. I want this to be the best regional, or the best conference ever. But I watched people, I went to my first conference, and I only went because Jennifer Gibbons was getting her big check. I was pregnant, I was miserable, I had to lie to my law firm and say that I was sick and I couldn't come to work so that I could go to St. Louis. I did not, I had all the resistance, I had 3 people on my team go. I was a director, Alyssa Moore had passed me up and earned for Lexus, so it was kind of bitter. You know, your personally sponsored passes you up in a way. So the competition was on. And I watched these people walk across the stage and get checks, and they were anywhere from 18 to 75 with a cane. And I thought, if they can do this, I can do this. Why not me? If some 18-year-old kid could earn a $50,000 bonus, certainly I can figure out how to do this. I'm an adult. The law degree. It's useless. Beyond practicing law. Certainly I can figure this out, and I made the decision to do that. So I went home from conference, and I'm straying a little bit, but it's important. Because I went to conference, and I saw that. And I also talked to Alyssa, who had earned her car, and I was like, what are you doing? She had like 11 brand partners. I had 5. And she said, well, I'm sampling my chiropractor. My OB's signing up when I get home. We've got this person and this person. We're doing this. And I said, how? How do they even know you're doing this? And she said, I can remember we were driving. I was in the passenger seat. I'm like, how? In her messy car. She's like, I tell them. And that was like a light bulb. And that seems crazy, but guys, I'm just like a lot of you. You're not telling people. And I was like, you tell them? What do you mean you tell them? You tell people you're doing this? She's like, how do you do it? I said, I post on Facebook and I block all of my partners and all of my clients and anybody I think would be judgmental from those posts. And she was like, okay. And then she talked through what she said to him. And here's her tip, and I've used it ever since. She said, when you go into an office or anywhere, they ask you how you're doing, right? Always, every time, without fail. So I say, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about my new business I started. So I'm busy, but I'm really excited. And then they say, what business? And then she tells them. Rocket science! It was like the greatest light bulb moment ever. I had never thought that when somebody asked me how I was doing, to spin it in that way. And now I do it all the time. Or I'm so excited because I'm helping this person on my team and my business earn a car. Or I'm really excited, even in department stores. I always say, I'm doing great. I'm actually here to buy some gifts for people in my business for this contest I'm running. Oh, that sounds cool. What business? I wish they gave me gifts here. I mean, these are real situations. You can always respond in a way that they're going to ask you. And then if they don't ask, they don't ask. Don't push it. Make it weird. But if they don't say what business, then just wait for the next cue. But you planted the seed. But that's how she was doing it. So she was getting, like when we went back from conference, she did a presentation at her OB's office, signed the OB, and all of the staff. So it was those types of moments that changed what I did. And then I came home and I said, hey, I'm going to earn this trip to Mexico. My husband's like, who earns it? And I said, NMDs. And he said, what are you? And I said, a director. And he said, how far is that from NMD? And I was like, pretty much all the ranks. And he's like, it's next month. How are you going to earn that? You got to stop blocking people from your posts. You got to stop being afraid to tell people. You're going to have to tell people. Probably need to have a party. I had a party that month. And I'm not saying this is how it will go for everybody, but you guys, I was self-sabotaging for 5 months. I signed, not kidding. I came back in April, started running with my business, went from director to executive director, because I had all that volume, but I didn't have ranks under me. People were passing me up. But I made a plan. And I figured out where I needed the senior brand partners, and I figured out what I was going to do, and I ranked up to executive director, and the next month I hit NMD and I ran my trip. And it's not, I don't say that to brag or get applause or impress you at all. I say that to impress upon you what's absolutely possible. What's possible? By being consistent, hanging your sign, putting it out there, believing that it's possible. I was nowhere near earning a trip. And then suddenly I did. Because I believed that there was no other option but to do it. I showed up every day consistently because it became important to me. So how important is it to you? Figure that out. Be honest with yourself. Because there's some people who want to be NMDs and there's some people who really don't. They say they do, but they don't. And that's okay if you're one of those people. If you just want free product or you just want to be a director, you just want to make $500 a month, we need to make sure we're planning you to get to that point and not pushing you beyond what you want to do. Because if you don't want to be an NMD, or somebody's trying to make you one, you're going to push back. You're going to dig your heels in. You're going to self-sabotage. And you're not going to do what you're capable of doing, which was what you really wanted to do in the first place. So make sure that you know where people on your team stand and where you stand. How important is it to you? And make your plan based on that. Number 3, recruit. You make the most money on your personally sponsored level 1 brand partners. You make virtually no money on placements. So stop begging people for placements or praying for them and get out there and bring on level 1s. Because that's how you'll be on the top earner list. And that's how you'll build your business. By bringing on new brand partners and helping them get their product free and helping them max that out and helping them to rank up and helping them to meet whatever goals it is that they have, because then they'll continue to work and they'll continue to work consistently. I have a lot of level 1 brand partners who work their business. They're not all EDs and RMDs and NMDs, but they're working their business, getting free products, signing up with customers, working their business every month for 4.5 years. Because we figured out what their goal was and we helped them get to their goal. And then we always paint the picture about what's possible beyond that. But if you want to unlock the big portion of the compensation plan, if you want life-changing income, you must recruit personally sponsored partners. You have to. And I know that some people go, oh, I can't do it. Nobody wants to do this with me. I don't want to ask people to do it. I don't want to recruiting people. It makes me feel bad. Here's the deal with that. They're people you can help next. Don't call them prospects. Don't call them recruits. Think of what you have as a gift and look at them as people that you can help next. Because when you start looking at people no longer as prospects but people you can help next, they view you differently. And they view the business differently because they can feel it from you. They can feel it from you. So listen to people. That's how you bring them in. Because you're listening to what it is in their life that you can help them with. And believe me, like I said in the beginning, you have a gift to give people in our products and opportunity that they still want. If you think people don't still want and need Miriam products, you are delusional. And you're telling yourself that to make yourself feel better for not working or hitting your goals. Because we have new people signing up for this business every day, absolutely crushing it, knocking it out of the park. We've got a brand partner out in North Carolina who came over from another skincare company where she had done absolutely nothing, even though she had worked her butt off, and came here and did the exact same things with products that actually work. She's got a killer before and after picture, and she hit RMD in 6 months, and she's going to hit NMD. So if you think people don't want what we have, you're lying to yourself. Stop it. That's an excuse for you to continue to self-sabotage and not work your business, okay? They do. And they want it everywhere. Franklin, Tennessee, nobody even knows what Miriam is. And it's one of the most transient places, Nashville, because it's like the it city, so people are moving from everywhere. Nobody even knows what it is. So we're building a team in Franklin, Tennessee of people from Germany, Alabama, Minnesota, that have all come there from other places and are now on our team in Franklin, who have never heard Miriam. And they're fast start qualifying, and they're bringing people on. They want what we have. Give it to them. Stop telling yourself they don't. Recruit. Number 4 is what I just said. Treat people like people. They're not prospects. Don't hunt them. Don't be desperate. Nobody wants to be hunted. Nobody wants to feel like all you want to do is sell them something. Don't beg people to join your business. Don't give away the farm. Don't give people... I mean, I have people saying, if you order $60 worth of product, I'll give you a day cream and a night cream and a this and that. And I'm like, how is this good business? Don't give away the farm. Don't hunt people. Don't look desperate. Treat people like people. With authenticity and caring and listening. Everything I said a minute ago. People you can help next, not prospects. Social media. You have to use it. Especially if you're not willing to go talk to people. You have to use it. And if you're one of those people who says, I don't really use social media, start using social media. Take pictures of your food. People do that all the time. I don't care. Wait. And when you post pictures of running, it makes me feel bad. So stop thinking that you're spamming people with Miriam stuff. Now, if you're doing it 8 times a day, you're definitely spamming people with Miriam stuff. If you're putting up something about your business or about the products consistently every day, once, twice at the most, you are not. Remember, less than 2% of the people see those posts. And remember that they need an average of 12 exposures before they're going to reach out to you. And don't get upset when you put posts up and non-Miriam people don't comment or like them. They're not going to. But they see them. When I got back from conference, I went to a pool in my neighborhood and I had 2 moms come up to me who normally never really talk to me and kind of were like, oh, you're in Vegas, blah, 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 yeah. They'd ask me questions and I was like, they said, yeah, it looks like you had a lot of fun. One of them said, I knew you did Miriam, but I didn't know that you, did Miriam. I was like, yeah, and I said, oh, I got a mom gift for you guys. Hold on. And I had 2 chew samples in my bag. And they go, are they the chews? These were people who did not comment, like, or act like they knew what I did, or that I even existed on their Facebook feeds ever. And they're like, are they the chews? Yes, they are the chews. Oh my gosh, So they're watching. It doesn't matter that they're not saying anything. That's why we say reach out to people, because I can't tell you the number of people I've reached out to, and they're like, I'm so glad you said something to me. Because I've been thinking about it, wanting it, whatever, but time gets in the way. And we know it's just because they're of the mindset that they don't want to reach out to you. Because we're humans, we're so crazy. We're so crazy. But they're watching. One of those people is from Minnesota. She's one of the girls I'm talking about who's now on our team. The other one is her sister-in-law who used to sell another product and quit because she didn't make any money, and now she actually has a sit-down with her today. So don't discount. They're watching. Had I not posted on Facebook, caught their eye, they came up to me because they wanted me to offer them something. They didn't come up to me just to ask how my trip was. They weren't even my friends. I've really never talked to them before. So they're watching. Also, just a couple of social media tips for you guys. Don't post flyers with products, like pictures of products and prices. People scroll past those. Post before and after pictures. That's what stops people. Post about your life and weave Miriam into it, how it's given you something or why you're somewhere able to do something. You know, I posted, how many people on here are Facebook friends with me or look at my Facebook at all? Okay, so guys, I posted about being at the zoo with my 2 little boys the other day. That was one of the people who reached out to me and said, I wish, this is real life. And I tell you the real things, not the lie things. Okay. So she reached out to me. I have not heard from her in a very long time. She moved to San Antonio, Texas. I applaud you moms that are able to stay home and spend time with your babies. I sure wish I would have started selling Miriam when I first inquired about it with you 3 years ago. Anyway, kudos and cherish every moment. Now I could have said, thanks, that means a lot to me. But what I said was, thank you. I missed out on time with Abe and Isla when they were little. They don't even remember when I was gone most of the time. And here's the deal, you can start now. It's Miriam 2.0. We have wellness, we have acne coming, hair growth, collagen, weight loss, new people absolutely killing this right now. An acne line, that's awesome. I wonder how this would go over in the San Antonio market. Boom. But it's weaving it in there, it's putting it out there, and then actually saying something about it to her. I could have just said, hey, thanks for that, I wish you would have. But instead I showed her why it was still a good idea. She reached out to me, not to really give me, she reached out to me because she wanted to do Miriam. She wanted that response from me. She was hoping for it. She was hoping for it. So put it out there for people. And be real when you do it. And also don't put like a 43-paragraph post about Miriam life changing. Because people aren't reading it. And because of most people, you got to meet them where they're at, which is free product or Christmas presents or sort of lowest common denominator. You'll know your people that you talk to that want an exit strategy. You'll know your people who don't believe in that yet. They have to be shown. They don't know what they don't know. So when you give them 43 paragraphs about how Miriam has changed everybody's life, they scroll on past that. The other posts I don't like are the posts that say, like, I'm just over here making all this money from my phone, talking about how much money you're making. A lot of people get offended by that. Because, and for most people, they feel like if you have to talk about it, you're not actually making that money. So think about that too, and how attractive you're being to people. And here's just one more kind of overarching step. Be positive in general. Because if you're a negative Nelly about stuff and you're always complaining about everything, I'm unfollowing you. So you can't complain about stuff and then post about Miriam because you're really giving your business a bad name. How does that look? Who wants to join you? It really is true. They want to join you. They care less about what it is you're actually doing and why you're doing it, who you are, and the feeling they get from doing it with you. So I still get brand partners and customers from social media all the time because of my, in fact, I had somebody say my spirit the other day on social media. That it's the positivity. It's why are you so excited about this? If you're so excited about this, maybe I should be excited about this too. And you're so positive, I want some of that in my life. We have people who join our team just because they want positivity in their lives. I have somebody who joined my team that was actually one of those people that, kind of sometimes this happens. And you're like, oh, I don't actually want you to join my team. That's what's going on in your head, because you're like, they're the most negative person I've ever met. Now I have to deal with you, and this is going to be, like, I'm going to need medication. And this is based on knowing her, growing up, and her social media. So we all know people like that. That's how it continued. How she was portraying herself on social media, even though I hadn't seen her since high school, made me believe she was an incredibly negative person that I did not want to do business with. My husband deserves some kind of an award because when I was saying that, he said, no, you message her back, you can change her attitude. Think what this could be for her. wanted to make the money to help them have money to pay their bills while he was going through his treatments. But most of all, she wanted something positive in her life, and I was the most positive thing she had on Facebook. She just wanted positivity. She said she worked in a negative environment. She went home to her dog every night. That's all she had in her life. Her father was dying. She just needed something. And it's amazing. She's like a different person. Almost 2 years later, totally different person. And has made so many great friends. So think about everything you're putting out there. I'll even sometimes put something out there jokingly complaining, and then I'll delete it because I don't want somebody to think that that's really what I'm saying. And I'm really sarcastic. So I have to think about stuff like that. So think about it. If you're going on social media to vent, don't. It's not the airing of the grievances. It's not the place for that. It's not the place to tear somebody else down. It's not the place to go live and complain about somebody or something. Because you know what I remember about you? That time you were crazy on Facebook Live. That's what I remember about you going forward forever. So think about those things. And try to have, and the other thing it's going to do is train your brain to be more positive in general as you're doing that, thinking about that. But I'm telling you, if you're not using social media, use it. I built 97% of my business on social media. It leads to almost every sit-down. It leads to almost every order. It leads to almost every brand partner. It's how I grow my warm market. Living in a place where I don't know anybody, I try to friend 5 new people a day. Usually I only get about 2. But it's how I'm growing my warm market. Yep.
Do you use anything but Facebook?
Yes, I use Instagram.
Okay.
I also have a LinkedIn, but I'm just not very good at it. And I'm also not very good at Twitter because my tweets, I want to go longer than that, and I feel weird saying tweet. But Instagram I've really started to use as well. Instagram is big on hashtags, so you have to get really good at using hashtags. So I've actually taken a ton of social media courses online. Quite a bunch of free ones too.
So how do you take a brand new friend on Facebook from being a complete stranger to getting to the point where you want to use product?
Usually they reach out to me because they're seeing me consistently post and they ask what that is that I'm doing. They like a post. And I'm always also with new people, one, it's that consistency factor. Because I'm telling you, you can't be on social media once every 2 weeks and think that's going to build your business. It's just not. They're not seeing it. And also, you don't look like somebody who's committed to it to them. And people want to do this business with somebody they think will be here 6 months from now. Not somebody where they don't know. The other thing that I do is I like their stuff. Because these are I'm so glad you asked this question, because this was actually what I wanted to touch on earlier. You like their stuff, and they see yours. You send somebody a private message, and you automatically go way up in their feed with the algorithm. So if you have somebody who is not a Miriam person, and it's their birthday, instead of posting happy birthday on their wall, send them a private message, happy birthday. Then when they thank you, boom, you guys are now way up on each other's feeds. In fact, private messages are the quickest way to build that engagement that pushes you up in their feed. Like their stuff, comment on their stuff, even if you don't really like it. Because that's strategy for social media. You know, the more you like Miriam people's stuff, we tend to have looked at it like, oh, we're supporting each other, but what we're actually doing is pushing Miriam brand partners up in our feeds and non-Miriam people down in our feeds, and we're pushing ourselves down. So actually, the only Miriam people that I follow on Facebook are people that are my friends anyway, like that I have that relationship, so I do want to see what they're doing anyway, and then like my personally sponsored, or people that I've kind of adopted as my personally sponsored, and I need to comment on their stuff or see what they're doing, or new people. But most people I unfollow because I want my feed to be full of people who don't adhere me. And then I tend not, and I've had people get mad at me and say, you never like my stuff, you never comment on my stuff, or say it to somebody else as though I'm somehow ostracizing them. But it's actually my strategy. It's not that I don't see your stuff and like it, it's that it would be silly for me to like your post as a Miriam brand partner because then you're just seeing all of my stuff, but my non-Miriam friends are not. Does that make sense? So what we believe is supporting people by commenting and liking their posts is actually sort of hurting us both. It's hurting us both. So the people you want to be liking and commenting with primarily are non-Miriam.
What's some of your strategies to find new friends?
Most of mine are fairly authentic. There are some people who will go out and just friends and friends. I don't believe in doing that. I think that's weird. And I think it's weird when people friend me from other companies and I have no connection to them, but maybe one person, and I have nothing. And I don't accept their friend requests because I know what they're doing. And people that I meet. So, for example, if I do something with my kids at their school, if we go to a birthday party, if I'm sitting around talking to parents at dance class, I immediately friend them on Facebook. Are you on Facebook? What's your name on Facebook? So we can connect. I don't just get their cell phone number, I first connect with them on social media. The other thing I do is I am in a lot of, I love personal development and coaching type situations. So I have a lot of friends who are life coaches who have no connection to Miriam at all, except now they're my customers. Because I join their free, when they're launching themselves, a lot of times they'll do like a $49 get moving in your life, how to work out, how to whatever, change something in your life, change your spirit. Those kind of groups, I join those groups and make connections in those groups. Moms groups. My team in Franklin is, other than one person, is 100% comprised of people from moms groups, Franklin moms, where we connect and do play dates. So I don't just friend all the moms in there, I friend the ones that I have some kind of exchange with. So if I have somebody comments on something and I comment back, or I post something and they comment on my post, and we have an exchange, then I'll send them a friend request. But I never go through groups with people's friend lists and friend their friends, because that's so wrong. It's so wrong, and it makes people mad. They know. I try to have an authentic connection that way, or if I am commenting on somebody's post, like one of my friends posts, their mutual friend comments, and we start any kind of banter, or conversation in the comments, I friend those people.
Control your social media.
I don't have any notifications on my phone. None. So, like, Nikki, she's not here, so I'll throw her under the bus. Her phone was like, ding, 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 and I said, I can tell you have no sensory issues whatsoever, because if this were me, I would have bashed the phone into the console of your car. Because not only does it ding on her phone, it's connected to the Bluetooth in her car, and it dings it. And I was like, that's a lot of dings. Sure is a lot of dings. So many dings. And I was like, how do you live? How do you live your life? So I don't have any notifications like that. I have to physically go in and look at things. And I do a lot of social, like I work from my phone. So if, I work from the bathroom a lot. I work, if my boys are watching a show, I work, I fit it in around other stuff I'm doing. I used to be terrible about having it on nonstop, and then my husband started doing that, and then I saw my kids start to do that, and then I got so upset that they were constantly on their devices, and I realized it all stemmed back to me, and that's what they were seeing from me. So like from 6 to 8 p.m., I try not to have my phone out at all, unless I have already scheduled something, because I want to have dinner with my kids. Now, if I put my phone out, because like if I have a three-way call that I've pre-scheduled, or waiting for something and my phone's out, usually it's my 7-year-old, who's like, no phones at the table, no devices at the table. It's just being more aware, but turning those notifications off, it's huge. I don't know how people live like that. You're a slave to the ding on your phone. Those banners, all the way across your phone, notification. I don't know how you live like that. So I get nothing. I get no banners of any kind on my phone. I do get the bubbles, but sometimes I turn those off. Because I don't want to see, I had lunch with Nikki yesterday, and after lunch I picked this phone up, I had 34 text messages. What if my phone had been dinging that somebody in a training say, when you have your phone out and you're talking to other people, you're showing that person, even if you have it sitting next to you, you're showing that person there's something more important than them. And so, yeah, guys, thanks. I saw your comments. So if I'm sitting down to dinner with my family or friends or lunch with somebody, unless there's a reason for me to have it out, like we had an RFP last night, I was showing people before and after pictures, so I wanted to have it out, then I'm going to put it away. Because there's no reason for me to be on it. But then at night before I go to bed, I am on it for like an hour, going through stuff. If you tag me and stuff, honestly, I probably won't see it. I don't go through my notifications like that. They don't come on my phone, and I don't really go back through them. Unless it's something I'm looking for, which is usually my own post if you commented on it. In case it's a business post or something. But it's just more being very cognizant of that time. The other scary thing is, your phone shows you in your settings exactly how much time you spent on Facebook. And nothing like seeing you were on it for 11 hours one day. To be like, I'm wasting my life. There are a lot of other things I could have been doing that were much more productive than scrolling. The other trap people fall into is they think the Facebook scroll is working their business. You somehow have caused yourself to believe that scrolling Facebook and commenting on people's posts is working your business. Or looking in Facebook groups and catching up. That's not. That's the extra stuff. That's not what your business. That's not a activity. So don't fall into that trap of being like, oh, I work my business so much. You don't. You scroll Facebook so much. And I know who a lot of those people are, especially on my team, because I see them commenting on every single person's post. And I see them responding to every single question that comes up from another brand partner. They're not working their business. They're looking at social media and being on demand to comment and things like that, but that's not generating business. Number 6, be the first and teach your teams to be the first. Please don't believe for one single second or allow your team members to believe for one single second that they have to have someone local to them in order to do their business. There are so many people who say, well, I don't have anybody here in my area, so I can't do this. That is a complete lie you are telling yourself. In fact, you are in prime position to grow an amazing business because there's nobody else in your area. You're it. You're now the leader if you want to be. Be the first. Again, that's self-sabotage. That's a lie keeping you in your comfort zone. Here's the truth. We didn't have an upline who knew what they were doing in this business. I didn't have a launch party. Jennifer Gibbons didn't sit down and do a game plan with me ever. Ever. She said, get 3 customers, earn free product. The more customers you have, the more product you earn. This is how we make money. Post on Facebook. And I was like, solid plan. And then you start to think, if I were a customer, potential customer, what would I want to see or hear, or how would I want to be exposed? What should I do? And I started just doing things logically. And when I found out there was really nobody else in my area doing it, I thought, we're going somewhere on this train. And I was the first to have parties. And I was the first to have a market party. And I was a director. And we had 5 brand partners there. We had another one. And we had another one. We had another one. And before you knew it, we had 50, 60, 70 people. People were bringing guests like crazy, and we were growing. You have a party, nobody shows up, you have another one. Be the first. We have technology, we can zoom into anywhere. I zoom into tomorrow, so I get up at 4:30 in the morning and I zoom into Australia. There's no excuse that has anything to do with geography that is plausible in this business. Be the first. And teach your teams to be the first. That's why when people are like, I have a brand partner who's going to sign up in this area, or she's thinking about signing up in this area, who has team in this area? And I'm like, I'll answer the question, but why does it matter? Who cares? She's not going to sign up because there's not already people doing the business that she's signing up to do and wants to be successful with. That doesn't make sense to me. But I think we perpetuate it sometimes as upline and sponsors that we want to help people and support people and tie them in with other people and have it on the corporate update call. They have it on the Edge call. They have it in the Facebook groups. They have it because they can text you 24 hours a day and you get ding notifications to everything that dings in your house. And you can zoom in, you can call in, you can FaceTime. It's possible. Be the first. Stop ever allowing that to be an excuse. Number 7, have parties. I know you don't want to have parties. I know you don't want to call them parties, so call them gatherings. Whatever you want to call them that makes you feel good. Like you're not having a party selling somebody something. But you need to have them. And you need to have them regularly. And like I said, if you have one and nobody comes, you have another one. And this is a true example. You can ask her if you don't believe me. I've got a brand partner on my team. Her name's Marsha. She had 7 parties where nobody came. She's been doing this for almost 4 years. She's a director. She kind of drew her line a couple months ago and said, I can do this. I'm a great customer getter. I'm going to be a great brand partner getter. I can do this. She had a party that we threw together last minute for the very beginning of August in Chattanooga. She had 30 guests. 30 guests that she invited within 36 hours of that Saturday morning party. Having none prior to that. She got 3 brand partners, like 10 orders. And when she told me 30 people were coming, I was like, oh, it's like a market party? Like you've got other brand partners and their guests coming? Or she's like, oh no, they're all my guests. My one brand partner and then all of my guests. It was like, what? And then I thought, well, I'll get there and there'll be like 7. Nope, 30. They were there on a Saturday morning. It was a great party. But it's because she didn't give up. Because she knew that they worked for people. And she just sent them messages and said, hey, I know I've told you a little bit about Miriam before, but if you could do me a favor, I'm throwing an event together for Saturday morning. My friend's coming from out of town. I want to pack the room. Why don't you come and have mimosas and breakfast with me? I did. It wasn't formal, but it's literally what she said to them. So keep going and doing that. Have sit-downs. Get face-to-face with people. I know it's more comfortable to text with people and to email with people, but the time between your texts is the time for them to decide that they're too scared to do it. But if you can sit down with somebody and overcome their objections and talk to them, and they can hear and see why you're excited about this from your actual voice and not texting, you're much more likely to be successful to at least get products in their hands. So make sure that you're doing those things. We have always had parties. We drive them. We do party to promote. We drive having 2 launch parties, scheduling 2 launch parties. It's the quickest way to get your warm market, to get customers, get your free product, get people to be brand partners you never thought would have been interested in the business. In fact, it's usually the person that you've invited that you tell me that they're just coming to be nice. We always say those things, right? We have a party, we're like, oh, my neighbor's coming, she's just being nice. My sister-in-law's coming, she's just being nice. They're not coming because they're being nice. They still have some flicker of interest, especially when they see what we have. So if you haven't had a party in a while, I'd encourage you to have a party. If you've never had a party, have a party. Get people face-to-face with you. Schedule a sit-down. That 100 text challenge that On It Camp put out, our team has been doing that and getting customers and sit-downs like crazy. We have people, in fact, primarily we have people having interest in the business or getting orders from those texts before they sit down with them. We have a lot of people who they just start chatting back and forth, and then suddenly, I think we had 5 orders from her first 10 or 11 texts. She just started that dialogue. That 100 text challenge is for real. So get that information if you don't have it. But asking people to sit down with you and talk to you, it works. It's not aggressive. It's not scary. Just go into it as you have a gift. There are people you can help next. Number 8, you got to step out of your comfort zone. You got to do those those things that don't feel good to you. And I don't mean that don't feel inauthentic or feel like you're, doing the wrong thing for somebody. But I mean those things that your resistance starts screaming that you don't want to do it because you're going to fail, because they're going to judge you, because you're going to look silly, because they're going to be like, I can't believe she's doing this business, or I can't believe she asked me to order. And think back to all the things you've been invited to. This is actually one thing that again, will you guys tell my husband how like I said really about it? When we had that conversation about hanging your sign, he said, think of all the things you've been asked to do. When somebody invites you to a Matilda Jane party, you think, what an idiot, I can't believe they invited me. I can't believe they're selling Matilda Jane clothes for kids. It's so silly. I'm so annoyed that they would invite me to that party. Or when our friend who sold something else asked us to join their team, and I was like, you know what, I'm really flattered that you think those things of me, but I'm just not into it. Like, I'm just not going to do it. I'm not interested. I never once thought, I can't believe she asked me to do that. But why? So why do we think that people are thinking that of us? We're projecting our own fear of judgment when that's not reality. So you have to look at it again as stepping out of your comfort zone and giving a gift to people, or being excited, or having a party. It's because we put too much weight on it. We act like we're giving a kidney to somebody when we're asking them to buy something or come to a party. They're not thinking of it that way. When you get invited to somebody's tastefully simple party or whatever, are you like, oh, I can't believe they invited me to this party. What an aggravation in my life. I'm never talking to them again. Has anybody ever done that? Have you ever really thought that? If you have, you're me. But also, you haven't. Because it's not reality. It's your fear you're projecting and therefore giving up before you ever got started. Maybe you're going to invite the next Shalon Murphy to your party. What if? What if the next Shalon Murphy comes to your party and wants a backsplash? And what if she would have, but you were too scared to have the party and invite her? Think about that. What if Alyssa hadn't had the party, hadn't posted on Facebook and piqued her interest, hadn't had the party, hadn't invited Shalon? You wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be here. None of you would be here. Because Alyssa wouldn't have built her business. Have you ever thought of it that way before? Have you ever once considered who you might be blocking out because you're too scared? Think about that. When you're making your list, step out of your comfort zone. Get out of here. Number 9, map your goals. I talked about this with mapping the Bahamas, but I mean map your goals. If you want to be a senior brand partner, great. What are you willing to do to get there? It doesn't matter what you need to do, it matters what you're willing to do. So if I game plan somebody, if somebody asks me for a game plan, here's how my game plan is going to go. What do you want this month? What's your goal? What do you want? What are you willing to do to get there? With the exception of brand new brand partners, everybody in this room knows what to do to get somewhere. What are you willing to do? And write them out in detail. High payoff activities, things that we know work. How much are you going to use social media? How many people are you going to ask to sample? Or how many people are you going to reach out to? Not how many people am I going to sample. Not how many brand partners am I going to sign. Because that's not in your control. So if you say, I'm going to sign 4 brand partners this month, that is not mapping your goal. How are you going to sign 4 brand partners? If 4 brand partners is what you write down, and then you don't sign 4 brand partners, you're spiraling in despair again that you failed. So you can't make it a goal like that. You have you map your goal, it's got the things that you're going to do have to be things you're 100% in control of doing. I'm going to ask 10 people to sample. I'm going to text 100 people to say that. I am going to post on social media every single day, one time. I am going to have 3 parties. That's in your control. And then it's what you're willing to do. You want to get to NMD in the next 6 months? We got to map that out, compartmentalize. All right, where are you at right now? How are you going to get to senior director? What are you going to do to get there? What are you willing to do? Then once we get you there, then we map you to the next rank. Compartmentalize it. I can't map somebody from director to NMD. It's too big of a gap. 4,500 in volume is hard for you to get. You can't be focused on 150. You'll quit. You'll give up. So you're going to focus on how you're getting to senior director, and then you're going to focus on how you're getting to executive director, and then you're going to focus on how you're getting to RMD, and then you're going to focus on how you're getting to NMD. That's your goal. We're going to focus, we're going to compartmentalize, we're going to map what are you willing to do to get there, and then cross them off your list. Finally, get your product for free, every single bit of it. Earn every bonus. Or at least try. There's not a single bonus or promotion that's come out that I thought, oh, I'm not going to try for that one. Not a single one. But I can't believe how many people do make that decision and they get frustrated that they're not getting where they want to be in their business, but they're not willing to run for anything. So you got to kind of connect those in your mind too. It's 100% okay. Let's be clear about this. I am not judging you for not wanting to run in your business. It is 100% okay if all you want is to sell product here and there and you don't want to do anything else. It's kind of like saying, I don't have time for this. Yes, you do. You don't want to make time. And if you don't want to make time, be honest about it. That's okay with me. I just need to know because I don't want to waste my time trying to pull you along and wanting you to make time because you're telling me you want one thing, but you're acting a completely different way. So again, it goes back to how important is this to you. But if you really want to grow, if you want to follow the roadmap to success, if you want to get to NMD and beyond, if you want to build a big business, if you want to be a top earner, if you even want to be a mediocre earner, these are the things you have to do, and one of them is get your dang product for free and run for every bonus. Till the bitter end, because we see more volume and more rank ups and more bonuses earned in the last 24 hours of the month, every month, than any other time. So when somebody says, that's ridiculous, there's no way I can get that, there's only a day left. Yeah, actually your odds are pretty daggone good. History speaks. You know, I can wish all day that everybody works the whole month long, but the reality is most people aren't going to. So you run for those bonuses, you run for Power of 9, you go through your team, you help them do the same thing. If you have a small team, you should know where every one of them are falling every month. Did they get free product? Where was their volume? Did they get Power of 9? How close were they? That's how you lead a team. Not everybody in here wants to lead a team, but I see a lot of team leaders in here, and I'm telling you, that's how you lead. You know where they're at. You don't